Okay, so I'm just about to pull into Dollywood to get my annual pass scan to be able to park. As the time of recording this video, it's Saturday, October 11th. I wanted to kind of like document the crowd levels to come in. Right now it's about 9:20 in the morning. This is what the traffic looks like to come in to pay for your parking or get your annual pass scan for parking. Super busy. The park doesn't even open until 10 a.m. I did want to show, like, they have a little A-frame out before you pay for parking. Attention Dollywood, we anticipate high capacity attendance today and potentially limited parking, so you definitely want to get here a little bit early. But if you're looking for some of the parking prices, like your general parking is $25, preferred parking is $55, then your RV parking is $30. Definitely get here a little bit early though. Hello friends and family, and good morning from beautiful Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. For today's Tennessee roadside adventure, it brings us to Dollywood, where I thought it'd be fun to come out today and check out the crowd levels for the month of October. Since the kids in Sevier County are officially out of school for like fall break, the crowd levels are super duper busy, kind of like coming in. As you noticed, it took me about 15 minutes or so just to get my annual pass scan to park, so you definitely have to take that into equation. I'll share a bunch of different pro tips, some crowd levels. We'll check out a whole bunch of the newest merchandise offerings here at Dollywood in our travels as well. But before we get started, if you would subscribe and click the bell notification so you're aware of future uploads and live streams, we would greatly appreciate it. So actually, as I was pulling into Dollywood, it was about 9:20 in the morning or so, and it did take about 15 minutes, give or take, to get the annual pass scanned, to come in here and be able to park. And they did have that A-frame out in front. I did want to mention that because Dollywood has limited parking. It's definitely in your best advantage to get here before the park actually opens. The Dollywood parking lot actually opens at 9 a.m. and the park at 10 a.m. So definitely get here much before 10 a.m. so you can score a closer parking spot. And of course, if you are coming here in the month of October, the weather is absolutely crazy beautiful. Literally, when I pulled in, it was only 55 degrees. You can feel that crisp mountain air. Definitely fall is in the air here at Dollywood and the Great Smoky Mountains. Another good thing to note, if you are coming here on a really busy day and you do have to park way back in the parking lot, Dollywood also offers a free shuttle service, just like this one right here, that actually brings you up to the front side of the park. So it's really nice, even if parking is very, very busy. Just passing the sign here, welcome, so glad you're here. On the right hand side, before you even go into security check, if mobility is ever an issue here at Dollywood for you, lots of like little inclines and different things, you can actually rent a scooter or like one of these motorized wheelchairs that are covered. A really great way to get around the park. Just making my way to get my annual pass scan to get inside of Dollywood. It actually doesn't look too bad. Like, they're actually getting through the crowd levels pretty good. I did want to mention though, if you are coming here for Christmas time, such a great time to come visit Dollywood. That is running November 1st to January 4th. And you can see how beautifully they have like the grist mill decorated with the holiday lights. But you can actually scan this QR code to come plan your visit here to Dollywood for Christmas time. Upon entry of Dollywood, the Fall Harvest Festival is officially going on. They have some great food offerings. I'll add a link to that video that we did in the description box of this one, but that's their really cool photo op. Actually, a bunch of people are piling in to get their picture taken as soon as you enter the park. Definitely take a moment though to kind of like come off to the side as you come inside though, because the Fall Harvest Festival is going on from September 12th to October 27th here at Dollywood. They have some really nice like maps to the park for like Great Pumpkin Illuminates, all the different like tasting lanyard offerings that they do have around the park. Again, we did the tasting lanyard. I'll link that video in the description box of this one. But the price to try all the food, the regular price is $43, and then your gold and diamond pass holder is $40. A great way to get the lay of the land here at Dollywood though, before you kind of like go inside. And if you are looking to get that Fall Harvest Festival tasting lanyard, you could actually get it right here on Show Street Ice Cream as soon as you come inside the park. Kind of has like the little A-frame out in front to show you that they do sell the tasting lanyard, but they sell that in a couple different spots all around Dollywood. But here's some of the different offerings at the ice cream shop you can actually get here, like the pumpkin spiced milkshake, apple donut a la mode. That looks very delicious. Just being here on Show Street though, an incredible morning with all like the fall leaves. One of my personal favorite sections of Dollywood. And of course, as soon as you come into the park is the Spotlight Bakery. You can get your baked goods made fresh daily. On the outside of the entryway here is a big line though to get inside. So it is important to note if you are looking to get some of that delicious cinnamon bread from the grist mill, they do sell it right here at the Spotlight Bakery. It does get very, very busy though on the inside though, even upon park entry. Since everybody's actually running towards the attractions or to take advantage of the many photo ops when you come inside Dollywood, let's actually go over to the Emporium, check out some of the new Fall Festival merchandise, and just see what new is going on in general. But this is like the massive gift shop at like the park exit, so if you do buy anything throughout your day, you can actually purchase it, have it sent here at the Emporium, and you can pick it up at the end of your day. So right off the bat is a whole bunch of Dollywood's Harvest Festival merchandise, like these adult size t-shirts here with the guitars. I like this a lot though with the pumpkins and the leaves. These are only $20 a piece. Looks like they do have some brand new hot pads since my last visit. Happiness is great food and great company. That is so true. I always feel like the merchandise though is a really good price here at Dollywood. Here's a very nice like camping style coffee mug with that plaid design with the butterfly. Actually says Dollywood on both sides. These are $15 a piece. And here's a really cool Fall Vibes Dollywood adult size pullover sweatshirt. Has like the outline with the pumpkin. Looks like there's even some brand new adult size pullover sweatshirts since my last visit here to Dollywood though. This one is only $40. It says Dollywood, Tennessee with all of the leaves falling. And it looks like they do actually sell that one in like two different colors. This is a nice cream colored one with that same graphic. And then over here is a couple other adult size pullover sweatshirts, Fall Harvest. Then it says Dollywood at the bottom. But you got like the nice big red pickup truck, some apples, and then some pumpkins. I'll actually link our video we did from the Apple Barn and Cider Mill, speaking of apples, in the description box of this one. Definitely a place you have to check out if you are coming here to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And you do have that one in two different colors. But really nice for fall time. They even get some cool throw blankets. Actually comes with this nice little strap to carry it by. It says Parks and Resorts for Dollywood. It's even embroidered for $35. Anytime you can get some great deals here at theme parks, definitely check out some of the merchandise. So here's some of those locally handcrafted blown glass pumpkins. These are actually an additional 30% off right now, and you can actually make these right here at Dollywood, which is really cool. They come in all different shapes, colors, and sizes. Here's another long sleeve adult size pullover sweatshirt for $40. This one is for great pumpkin luminites. You got like the bat, little jack-o'-lantern stacked on top of each other. But you can get a whole bunch of your merchandise from great pumpkin luminites, like this adult size long sleeve shirt, my personal favorite photo op for Halloween. You got all the jack-o'-lanterns. This tie-dye shirt is $30. And a couple different pins that I do want to show you for fall time here in Pigeon Forge. They have your Dollywood guitar photo op. These are a great price though. That one is $8. They have like the matching pumpkin Christmas tree, just like that long sleeve shirt that I showed you. This one is $8. And they do even have this really cool like snowy owl with all the pumpkins for only $8. A few other great deals going on right now at Dollywood that I do want to show you though. Your 40 years merchandise, your drinkware, your hats, your tote bag, wrist bag, and ornaments are literally $10 a piece with any purchase. That is such a good deal. Like your collectible hand-blown glass Christmas ornament with all the sparkles there with the Great Smoky Mountains. Originally $20. This could be $10 with any purchase. Here is your coffee mug with that 3D effect with the 40th anniversary. The nice thing though, like this actually has the logo on both sides. Originally $15. They do even have your stainless steel tumblers for the 40 years with like the Great Smoky Mountains. You get like the little silicone carabiner there, and it says Dollywood Parks and Resorts. These are originally $20 a piece. They do have some of like your assorted glassware with the 40th anniversary logo. Then here are some of the different like baseball caps and different things, part of that deal. This actually has the simulated leather patch on there, more of like your classic trucker hat. Originally $20 though, you can get that for $10 with any purchase. And they do even have like the massive tote size bags. These are perfect for like your resort stay at one of Dollywood's resorts. You could fit a bunch of beach towels on the inside, but these are originally $25, now only $10 with any purchase. Really fun how they do even have like a replica jacket of Dolly Parton's coat of many colors. These are adult size with that patchwork design. It even comes with a belt and then all of the buttons. These are $75 a piece, but they do have that on display so you can check it out or select your size. And here is the Dolly Parton Coat of Many Colors book. This one is a hardcover book for $19. And Brandy actually recently got some of these different mists and sprays here at Dollywood. These smell absolutely incredible. Definitely check them out on your visit. And now that we've checked out some of the Fall Harvest Festival merchandise and some of the different merchandise for Great Pumpkin Luminites, let's actually head on over to the Wild Eagle attraction up that way, and we think we'll head on over to Wildwood Grove. We'll check out some of the posted wait times for some of the different attractions since Dollywood's been open for a couple minutes already. Quick little update though, yes you can purchase some time saver passes on a busy day like today at Dollywood. Definitely check that out. It's right outside of the Emporium gift shop. You can maybe save some time here on the rides at Dollywood. Another little update along our travels, the brand new attraction coming in 2026 at Dollywood is Night Flight Expedition. This ride looks absolutely insane. They do have like a little photo op here with the board, but you can see like the headlights of the ride vehicle all lit up. Definitely check this out next year. Super excited for this one. Just making my way up the walkway, though, this is where you're gonna first start to notice some of the different Great Pumpkin Luminites things going on at Timber Canyon. You'll notice lots of pumpkins like scattered throughout. It does look like they even have some live music playing right now, but a perfect little spot for fall time. And if you haven't been to Dollywood for the Great Pumpkin Luminites, I definitely suggest you do. It's not a special ticketed event, completely complimentary with your park ticket. It's really nice to walk through daytime though, and nighttime, because you'll actually notice like through the archway, some of the jack-o'-lanterns are actually lit. So you can still see like during the daytime, some of the pumpkins illuminated. This is definitely though where Great Pumpkin Luminites will start coming to life, especially at nighttime. They have a cool little disco ball up there, but there's like some headstones, some like pumpkin scarecrows. Laid to rest is Colin Wappler. Among his peers, he was so popular. That's really cool. They have, let's see here, Skid Needmore, a bunch of different tombstones and pumpkins scattered throughout this area. These guys are really neat though, with the different hands and facial expressions they're making. Like I was saying though, even throughout the morning hours, they do have all of the lights, even on the archway lit. This looks incredible at nighttime, but you can see like the glowing purple, you got like the yellow and then green lights scattered throughout this area. The first attraction at the top of the hill though is the Thunderhead wooden roller coaster. That's over here on the left hand side. To the right we have the Mystery Mine, the Drop Line, Fire Chaser Express, and the Wild Eagle, and some more of those cool little pumpkins for Great Pumpkin Luminites. Let's come over this way though and check out some of the line here for the Thunderbird. Let's see what we got doing. Doesn't look like there's any line on the outside of the attraction. Yes there is. Okay, holy moly. The line is over here towards the outside of the Thunderbird. Definitely looks like a super duper long wait. Our last visit actually, like Brandy and Luke walked on like 2 or 3 times. Next up is the line for the Whistle Punk Chaser attraction at Dollywood. This is the drop line. Let's see the line here for the Whistle Punk. Yeah, very, very large line to get onto the Whistle Punk Chaser this morning. Let's actually take a moment to stop off at one of the gift shops. But you can even notice even the fall color in the trees. The leaves are starting to fall here at Dollywood. You'll find lots of different merchandise though, like for specific attractions, Dollywood Coaster Tour. This is an adult size graphic t-shirt that literally has like all of the coasters with that pinstripe design for $25. They have a really nice Dollywood adult size pullover hoodie that says like Great Smoky Mountains. You got some music notes, some of the attractions here on the sleeve from the Fire Chaser, Tennessee Tornado, Wild Eagle, even Big Bear Mountain. We're gonna head up over that way very soon. This one is $45. Another adult size pullover hoodie. One of the cool attractions here at Dollywood, a really awesome roller coaster. This one is the Mystery Mine. You can actually see like the track on there. I love this one. This one is really soft. Of course, you could even get some of your interactive bubble wands here for Great Pumpkin Luminites. So it looks like they do have like some sparkly butterflies. These light up different colors. You got some black bears, and then of course some of the pumpkins. And it's really cool though, because it's actually like shooting bubbles right now. Look at all the theming here at Dollywood though. Isn't it seriously incredible?
Don't take your boots off in the mine. It's bad luck. And it's already pretty sticky in there. And never whistle either. It's bad luck as well. I know some dwarves who did, and it made them grumpy, dumpy, and sneezy.
Just actually coming up to the top of the hill to the Mystery Mine attraction, you can see like the ride vehicle like doing its spins and twin and twists. That looks really incredible. But they do actually have a different sign right here where you can check out some of the posted wait times for some of the different attractions around Dollywood. Let's see when this spins. Right now it's on showtime, so you can check out some show times and some of the wait times for the rides. Whistle Punk Chaser 40 minutes. Big Bear Mountain is 90 minutes right now. Like holy moly, that is crazy. Just making our way into Wildwood Grove. This is like the kids section of the theme park. They have the booth open though. You can get some of your tickets for Hatfield and McCoy Dinner Feud, Pirates Voyage, and Dolly starting part in Stampede, literally right here at Dollywood. But they do have that really cool photo op for Great Pumpkin Luminites. A great little spot to check out some of the different attractions, and you can hear the train like running through this area. Let's actually make our way throughout Wildwood Grove. We'll check out some more of the posted wait times for some of the attractions here in October at Dollywood. Some more of the theming and merchandise over in this section. Here's a nice little booth though of actual pumpkins. This is a really cool spot to come out. Check out like the evening time, because they do have like a little table over there. You can actually see Jamie Hauser do some pumpkin carving. These look absolutely incredible. Like there's some of the different pumpkins in the backside that she did for like Wildwood Grove, Great Pumpkin Luminites, and you can actually see her live in action right here carving some pumpkins. And it does look like the splash pad is open for the kiddos. Definitely a little bit of a chilly day today, but if you do want to take advantage of the splash pad, that is still open as of today in October. Definitely a fun little section for the kiddos, especially at nighttime when they're a little bit more tired. They can come over here. They have a bunch of xylophones and drums you can play with right outside of the splash pad, and plenty of seating for the adults to just come over, hang out, and just listen to the sounds of their kids playing music. Let's actually make our way over to the back section of Wildwood Grove. This is home to Big Bear Mountain, one of Brandy and Luke's personal favorite roller coasters. This track on this is insane, absolutely massive, and we could check out some of the posted wait times and also some construction updates in the back section. That's where the new Night Flight Expedition attraction is coming in 2026. But they do have a board right over here where we can check out some of the wait times. Here's some of the posted wait times that they do have. Treetop Tower right now is 20 minutes. Wild Eagle is only 5 minutes. That is such a great wait time. Tennessee Tornado, 10 minutes. Mad Mockingbird right now is 10 minutes. Then of course Big Bear Mountain, probably one of the big rides over in this section, is currently a 90-minute wait still. But you can actually download the Dolly app for different show times, ride wait times, and more. But holy moly, seriously, this is the actual line for Big Bear Mountain. You'll see like your classic entrance spot, and then to the left-hand side is the Time Saver Pass spot. So that still looks like super duper busy. The line is actually coming out towards the exit here at Big Bear Mountain. This is definitely the spot you want to be, though. If you do want to check out some different construction updates for a Night Flight Expedition, you can get some great views by the back section of Big Bear Mountain, or if you want to ride the Dollywood Express, which is an absolute must-do, but you can actually see like the indoor portion there of the actual attraction. Really cool though to come out and see some brand new construction updates. Looks like there's a whole bunch of like dump trucks, some big cats, and there's the whole building itself. Really, really neat. That being said, let's actually continue on our way, see what else we can find here at Dollywood. I do want to head over towards the grist mill, check out the line there for the cinnamon bread, and just see what else we can find here in October. Let's actually make our way over to Mountain Grove Merchants though, and check out some of the different merchandise that they do have here specific to Wildwood Grove. Here's actually some kids full zip hoodies. This is Hidden Hollow Aviation, $35 for this full zip. This is the brand new Night Flight Expedition attraction, so they do have some of the new merchandise here at Dollywood. It does look like they do even have like the same difference in an adult size full zip hoodie. This one even says Dollywood going down the sleeve. The adult size are $45 a piece, but you got that nice big graphic on the back, Hidden Hollow Aviation Night Flight Expedition. It even says Smoky Mountains, which is really cool. But they do even have a couple different graphic t-shirts that I want to show you. This one actually looks like a little photo frame there with the actual attraction itself. I like all of the neon colors. Kind of reminds me of Pandora over at Disney's Animal Kingdom. That adult size shirt is $25, and they do even have that same graphic shirt and kids version for $20. Of course, if you are here in this gift shop, you have to check out some of the Big Bear Mountain merchandise. That really awesome roller coaster. This adult size shirt is $25. Of course, they do actually make those with a couple different designs with the big black bear. This is so super duper soft though. If it's warm here in the Smokies, definitely check this shirt out. But it says Smoky Mountain, Tennessee. This one is only $20. And then they do have an actual like black bear tie-dye graphic t-shirt where the bear is like biting the track. This one says Dollywood at the bottom for only $20. And I'm a big fan of like drawstring bags for the theme park, especially if it's like a rainy day. Like these are kind of like more like weather resistant Dollywood Park and Resorts. These are only $7 a piece, but a great way to store some of your items. They do even have some nylon fanny packs. This one would be perfect for 4th of July. You get 2 really good sized zipper compartments. These will only run you $13 a piece, so a really good deal. They have them with a couple different designs, like this camo one for Dollywood. And if you do purchase a refillable cup, they have these really cool like sling size bags that does come with like a crossbody strap with that tie-dye design for Dollywood. They are only $7.99 a piece, so a really good deal. They have one here with the Dollywood insignia with some butterflies. And of course, being over here in the kids section, they have a whole bunch of assorted snacks, like your caramel corn, gourmet popcorn made here at Dollywood. They do have some kettle corn, some cornfetti corn, they're calling that. That looks really delicious, actually. And a whole bunch of assorted Dollywood snacks. Your Cajun hot mix. They have roasted salted peanuts, cashews, gummy worms, something literally for everybody here. Even some sour snacks. Just making my way into Wilderness Pass. If you are looking for a quick bite to eat, there's a really good restaurant where you can get some rotisserie, some smoked items, and then you have some wood-fired food. They have some of the different menus on the outside. 3-bean chili, garden salad, Uncrustables. The drumsticks look really delicious. And then over here is some of the different entrees and sides you can get. Let's see what they do have. They have some barbecue braised biscuit, or barbecue braised beef. They have some rotisserie, half chicken, let's see here, slow smoked pulled pork, and a good selection of different sides. A great little spot though, if it is busy, because they have plenty of outdoor seating, and right now there's not actually too many people over here. I'm actually just making my way down towards the Wild Eagle roller coaster, another one of those massive like pumpkin photo ops for Great Pumpkin Luminites. I do actually want to follow the path down though and check out the line for Wild Eagle. So I did actually just check on the Dollywood app. Currently still the Wild Eagle is only a 5-minute wait. Like, that is so crazy. Like, Big Bear Mountain is 90 minutes right now. The Wild Eagle is literally only 5 minutes. If you're looking for more of like a daring roller coaster, this is like super duper tall, the Wild Eagle. Definitely check that out. And they do even have some lockers right underneath, so you can kind of like store some of your belongings. And here goes the actual Wild Eagle about to make its way up the track. Leave a comment though in the comment section if you've been here to Dollywood and actually rode this attraction. Brandy's ridden it a few times. She loves it. Luke was absolutely terrified to do it though. Like, he wouldn't do it. Look at that thing going up though. That is insane. You kind of like sit on the eagle wings off to the left hand side and the right hand side. Let's continue on our way though, see what else we can find. Here's another one of those cool photo ops with like a massive spider for Great Pumpkin Luminites. I am actually really surprised though. This section of the park, there's not too many people out and about, but they have some little carnival games where you can win like an ET plushie. Let's see here. Looks like they even have some Minecraft plushies, like one of those classic water games where you gotta shoot the target. It is such a beautiful day to be out and about here at Dollywood though. This covered area is absolutely incredible. You could even get some custom made t-shirts here at Dollywood, where they actually airbrush them on the spot. Like, you can get your name, Dollywood Bride, a little bit of everything. Like, they even do custom license plates for your vehicles. And also there's a bunch of little spots just like this one for the kiddos where you can get your face painted. Let's actually take a little peek, seeing like this old school that they do have. So they do have this so you can come here to Dollywood. Like, they have it all opened up so you can check out the inside. Really cool though. Like, you can see the picture over there on the left hand side with all of the children like sitting at the little school desks. It looks like there's like a potbelly stove. I like this a lot though. Definitely like a throwback piece of history. You can see like all these school benches, some like wicker baskets. There's a Superior map of Tennessee on the right hand side, but they even have like the little podium there. It says no school today. I guess the teacher's not in session, but you even got a little hat there that says Dunce. Here's a fun little gift shop for the kiddos. You can get your own pay dirt for $13, all the way down to Mega Strike for $50. They have your bags of literal Dollywood pay dirt. Like, how cool is that for the kids? And it does look like they're now selling hot chocolate here at Dollywood. Nothing warms up a crisp Dollywood day or evening like a warm, delicious treat of hot chocolate. That sounds actually really good about now. This booth though is actually home to my personal favorite item that I ate on the Dollywood Harvest Festival tasting pass. The chili cornbread, I should say chili bread bowl, absolutely delicious. They do even have the smoked pork flatbread here at this booth as well. Not too many people taking advantage of that chili though, it is really good. I did want to mention though, Dollywood is normally open right now from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. and yesterday they actually stayed open until 10 p.m. because the park was so busy. So definitely if you come in like the month of like October, November, definitely check and see. You might be able to get an extra hour out of your Dollywood day. Let's actually head inside the Christmas store and check out some of the merchandise though. Here's a really cool like Dolly Parton coat of many colors teddy bear. These are only $20 a piece. It does look like they have a whole bunch of coat of many colors merchandise though, like this nice gold tone keychain. Actually has Dolly signature on there. These are only $9. They have your Dolly really nice keychains though, again with the coat of many colors design. These actually come with a little clippy though, $9 a piece for them. And then probably my personal favorite coffee mug. This one's like kind of etched out my coat of many colors that my mama made for me. You have Dolly's signature, literally like with the coat of many colors on the inside. These are $17 a piece. And here's a really cool Dolly Parton doll, literally wearing the coat of many colors. They have such a great collection of Christmas ornaments though. These come in a really fancy like box set where it actually gets the original box and they're like really nice on display for $25 a piece. Comes with a red ribbon for Dollywood. You got the snowflake. Over here is the Dollywood Express. And again, you have to ride this for fall and Christmas time. Absolutely incredible. They have a really neat design here with some music notes with a butterfly. They have a guitar with butterflies. Then over here is an actual like a Christmas wreath. Really nice for the holiday season. It's very sparkly and it says Dollywood. Looks like they do even have for the holiday celebration that brand new Dollywood lounge fly. That's embroidered Dollywood on the front here. It has all of the ruby red sequins with the butterflies. These are $90 a piece. You can get some snow globes for the holidays with some cardinals. I really like the base though with the big flowers. These are, let's see here, $11 a piece. And a bunch of assorted Christmas ornaments that are all boxed up and ready to go. These are literally all hand painted. You have the Dollywood Express. Looks like you have the little chapel there. Here's a really cool one. Actually says Christmas at Dollywood. And the perfect way to commemorate your trip at Dollywood, you can actually get a whole bunch of assorted ornaments like personalized. You can get like my first trip, your family name. They have a whole bunch of different designs though. And it really depends on the size of your family. So this one has two little bears on it. Here is a family of 5 with bears wearing like Santa hats wrapped up in Christmas ornaments with like that little log design. But they have so many different things from like snowmen where it says snow. Here's a really cool one with like some elves. It comes with like a little dangly charm there. And then over here they actually have a letters to Santa Christmas ornament. How cool would it be to get this one personalized? And they even have some of your assorted Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer merchandise, like these little plushies. They have Yukon Cornelius. Looks like they have some of the plushies from the Island of Misfit Toys. How cool with the little polka dots. I remember that. Such a nice Christmas movie. They have the Abominable Snowman. He's a really good sized plush. I really like that a lot. Really fuzzy. Then of course they do have Rudolph. The cool thing about him though, his nose actually lights up. He's only $30. But a couple little snow globes that they have for Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It is never too early for Christmas, and I love here how like at Dollywood they do have like a year-round Christmas store where you can get some awesome merchandise, kind of just like other theme parks like Walt Disney World or Universal Studios. Christmas always puts me in an amazing spirit. I love Christmas. That being said, holy moly, I wanted to check out the line for the grist mill. This is insane. This is the line you'll actually get in. There is probably a good 150 people to get bread here at the grist mill today. So the line for the grist mill is actually going through like this really nice covered archway all the way over here and then wrapping around the complete side. Our last visit to Dollywood, we were able to get to the grist mill from over in this direction. There was literally maybe 10 people in front of us. Definitely really busy. If you do want to take advantage of that delicious hot cinnamon bread, or you can get it at the front of the park. I will say this though, since the lines are so long for some of the attractions and the grist mill, you could take advantage of just literally walking into Miss Lillian's Millhouse restaurant and having lunch. The line last time was really busy for that actually. Here's some of the different menu offerings that you can get, like Aunt Granny's fried chicken, hickory smoked half chicken pulled pork, macaroni and cheese, Their hot spuds look absolutely delicious though, loaded with pulled pork, topped with macaroni and cheese. They have a couple different like sides and salads, even some Uncrustables for the kiddos. Right outside is literally Miss Lillian's Millhouse restaurant, like barbecue corner. You can actually see like the steam coming up right there for some of the barbecue that they're cooking as we speak. But you can get some different items with your tasting pass, like your turkey pumpkin chili, your corn strips. We had those on our tasting lanyard. They were very delicious. Or your jalapeno cheddar sausage. Let's actually continue making our way down the trail is the Dollywood Express. I do want to check and see how many people are waiting in line for that, because this is a must-do attraction, especially for like fall and winter time. The weather right now is just perfect to be going through the Smoky Mountains on the Dollywood Express. And right outside of the Dollywood Express, you can actually get like some chainsaw coverings, and normally there's somebody out here where you could see them carving the different animals and different sculptures. A fun little take home though, they got like some black bears where it has like a little welcome sign, some like corns on the cob, even some cows. Lots of different things, like that black bear's wearing overalls that says welcome. They have a little one here that says go away. That being said, like absolutely crazy, the line for the Dollywood Express. The Dollywood Express is about to board any minute now, but it looks like you can still get on. Normally you get here probably a good 20 minutes, half hour early, so you can take advantage of getting in the line and just getting a really good spot on the Dollywood Express. But it does look like it's a walk-on this morning. Let's actually make a quick little pit stop, Rooney, to Temple's Warehouse and Dry Goods, the mercantile store. Check out some of the merchandise here, because you can even get your train souvenirs. A great little way to commemorate your trip on the Dollywood Express. There's a whole bunch of different graphic t-shirts, again with the Dollywood Express. This one says Cinderella at the bottom. You got like the American flag. These are all adult size. That one is $25. You have your Klondike Katie, again with the red, white, and blue, established 1986. This one is only $20. Most of the t-shirts though, they do actually make them in a bunch of different colors. Like if you like this retro design, since 1986, Dollywood, Tennessee, with the Dollywood Express, they have that one in 2 different colors as well for $25. They even have your adult size pullover sweatshirts as well for Klondike Katie, established 1986. This one is only $43, so really good prices on their adult size pullovers. Looks like they even have some assorted snow globes and like different sizes. This one actually has like a little coin medallion with the snow falling with the Dollywood Express. Like I was saying though, they do have that one in 3 different sizes. This one is kind of like filled with glitter. You got, let's see here, Klondike Katie, Pigeon Forge on the back side. The smaller size is $15. Let's see what else we have down here on this bottom section. So here's a really cool 4" by 6" photo frame. You got like the grist mill on there, the Dollywood Express. This is really heavy. This one is only $25. But you could even get like a wooden whistle for the kiddos with the train kind of like burnt into there. This one says Dollywood Express and Dollywood on the back side for $8 a piece. They do even have this snap together wooden train model set. The attention to detail on this thing is incredible though. Like you get the tracks, the Dollywood Cinderella like wooden badge for the front. That one is $125. And a bunch of different coffee mugs. This one has like a little sandy bottom with that 3D effect. Dollywood Parks and Resorts. This is a massive coffee mug for $15. And it looks like they even have that one in another color. Here's a really nice teal color for Dollywood Parks and Resorts. Of course, you have to check out some of the t-shirts for the kiddos. My First Train Ride. Then you have like the Dollywood Express on there. These are only $15 a piece, but that's a nice like cobalt blue. They do have that more of like a soft lavender color where you have like the coal cinders there on the backside. One Track Mind. Here's one that actually glows in the dark. It says all aboard, and then Dollywood at the bottom for $17. Another spot to use your Harvest Festival tasting pass is right outside of the Dollywood Express at the Iron Horse Pizza. They do have a couple different offerings you can get with your tasting pass. They have garlic knots with harvest cheese sauce. That sounds really good. And then right underneath there is hot honey chicken pizza. Definitely sounds very interesting, but really good at the same time. You could also get some of the normal pizzas that they do have, like Klondike Katie flatbread. pepperoni pizza, cheese pizza, and like your classic Caesar salad. Looks like they are getting the Dollywood Express though, all prepped and ready to go. And again, in one of those rides, you have to check out some of the merchandise and to actually ride it to truly appreciate it. And it has the Cinderella badge on the side. You'll find all little craft booths just like this one scattered around Dollywood. If you are looking to take home a really nice like fall wreath or Christmas one, like they have some little garden gnomes, some scarecrows, even some little Christmas trees you can purchase inside. Speaking of Christmas though, let's actually head on over to Mountain Laurel Home Quality Goods. They recently put out a whole bunch of different Dollywood Christmas merchandise, and it's just a beautiful store to come in and check out. It's located right outside of like Dolly Parton's like family replica house. This whole back section of the store is super cool. Like they have a bunch of these little light up figurines, like some reindeer, an absolutely massive Santa Claus, but you can get like some smaller size Christmas trees. Even these little wrapped canvases are really cool because they actually like light up, like the snowman. You have the cardinal looking up at the stars. These are only $20 a piece. A nice little take home though. Really nice attention to detail. They have some little angels that light up and some signage with Santa Claus, Merry Christmas everyone. Here's some of Dolly Parton's like different cast iron things you can get for the kitchen. Like this massive cast iron skillet actually comes with a nice little silicone handle. These are $60 a piece, but they have your trivets for the stove with like Dolly Parton's guitar. Actually has like some angel wings. These, let's see here, are $30 a piece. And they do even have some of the Cooking with Dolly cookbooks where you get Dolly Parton and then Rachel Parton George. These are hardcover books for $35. One of my favorite things about this gift shop though, it's literally a working mill on the inside. If it's really warm outside, this thing throws so much like cool air with like the water dropping and constantly moving. Definitely a spot where you have to come, get your picture taken, and just take advantage of the cooler temperature inside. Let's see what they have though. So here's like some hand knit, really nice like hot pads with a Christmas tree. This has like little gold ornaments on it with the star. These are $10 a piece. Really unique take-home offerings they have in this store though. Here's a set of 4 like coasters that look like Christmas wreaths. And again, these are hand knit for only $11 a piece. You can also get some mistletoe holly candles. Actually comes in this really nice like gold colored base. These are $26 a piece, but everything is already decorated so beautifully inside of this gift shop for Christmas time. And they recently put out a whole bunch of merchandise with the saying Santa Claus is coming to Dollywood. Like they have these really nice kitchen towels with like the little frillies at the bottom. These are really nice quality though. They have here, there is no place like Dollywood at Christmas. Again with the little frillies at the bottom. And then over here, let's see what we got doing. I'll send you a message daily with Santa Claus starting December 1st. Santa needs your help. Yeah, how cool is this? It includes an ornament and a journal inside. Some more nice little take-home things that they have. They have these smaller size like coin pouches that say ho ho ho. You got like the pink lettering with the Santa hats. These are $25 a piece, but also with kind of like that same like beadwork, they do have 2 crossbody bags. These kind of look like poinsettias, but they have a red one, a green one, and a whole bunch of assorted snowmen down on the bottom section. Actually looks like they're throwing snowballs at each other. Really cool to put on like your fireplace mantle. These are $13 a piece, and they do even have like a massive coffee mug. The actual hat on the snowman comes off. Let's actually head up the little walkway though and take a little peek-see inside at the replica of Dolly Parton's childhood home. I love this. Really cool the touches at Dollywood, the different things. They even have like the 40th anniversary medallion before you go inside. This would have been like a whole replica of the bedroom. If you look closely, you can see like the actual like brick fireplace. Now again, this is just a replica of the Parton family home when Dolly was growing up. But you have like a small little kid's crib there, some rocking chairs. I really like the quilts that they do have, like the wallpaper. You got some overalls over there. Let's actually come over this way and check out the kitchen. And this would be like the replica of the Parton family kitchen, where it has like all of the silverware still set at the table, the dishes, like the tin cups, even that nice like a candle in the center there, which looks really cool. But if you look though, like you can see a whole bunch of like different chairs, like everything is kind of like mismatched. But like the wallpaper is all like newspaper clippings on the back side. And here's like the actual kitchen itself, like the fruits, the vegetables, and the stove. Really need to come in and just take advantage of all these free little things at Dollywood. Let's actually head a little bit further inside Dollywood though and check the posted wait time for Lightning Rod. Normally, like when the park opens, like everybody heads over to that attraction because it really builds up very, very fast. I was kind of wondering why there wasn't a massive line outside of Lightning Rod, because like I was saying, probably one of the most popular attractions here at Dollywood. Right now it is temporarily delayed. That does happen from time to time, so definitely check the board or the Dollywood app to see the posted wait time or if the attraction is currently open. That being said, let's actually make a quick little pit stop over to the High Octane gift shop. This is the actual store where they do sell a whole bunch of the Lightning Rod merchandise, and see what they have doing on the inside. So right off the bat is actually some Lightning Rod graphic t-shirts. These are adult size with like the hot rod and the track for the attraction. These are $25 a piece. On the outside here you have Chevrolet like adult size graphic t-shirts, Still Plays with Cars, American Muscle. These are $25 a piece, but you'll find so many different things in this gift shop, including some like 30% off apparel. You always got to check out some of the deals at Dollywood, like this adult size pullover sweatshirt for Lightning Rod. This one is originally $30, now 30% off. And I do believe this graphic t-shirt is also part of that same deal. That's more of like a tie-dye design to it, with like the front of a hot rod, and it says Dollywood. Of course, lots of really cool kid-sized graphic t-shirts that you can get for Lightning Rod with the spark plugs since 2016 when the attraction opened. Then it says Dollywood Pit Crew. That one is $18. They do have another one with the hot rod here with the actual like roller coaster track. This one is youth size with the tie-dye for $18 a piece. But you can get a whole assortment of different things from Hot Wheels, like these little monster truck smash and crash play sets. Here's a really cool one as well, like Hot Wheels City. Definitely perfect for this section of Dollywood, kind of like with that retro old school theming. These are only $20 a piece, so a pretty good deal for some nice little take-homes for the kiddos. And if you are looking to come to Dollywood in the month of October, definitely take advantage of touring Dolly Parton's actual favorite tour bus. It's on display. You can go inside and check everything out. This is always like stationary, but our last visit we spoke to one of the crew members and actually mentioned how this was Dolly Parton's favorite tour bus. Of course, you can't come throughout the Dollywood experience section of the theme park without going over to Dolly's fan shop. You'll find a good selection of assorted merchandise specific with Dolly Parton, like some of your lounge flies, graphic t-shirts, coffee mugs, a little bit of everything inside. Let's head on in and see what they have today. Right off the bat is a really cool coffee mug, and a lot of her merchandise actually has like her facsimile signature, but you got the graphic with Dolly and then the guitar on the handle, which is on either side. These are $15 a piece. They do even have like some adult size pullover sweatshirts that says Dolly Parton going down the front with her facsimile signature. I like this graphic with Dolly though. That one is really cool. They do even have like some adult-sized trucker hats. This one has like all of the rhinestones on the front. If you are looking for something really sparkly, more of like your classic snapback. Here's some of your Dollywood lounge flies you can purchase here as well, like the coat of many colors lounge fly with all like that patchwork design embroidered with Dolly's signature. The lounge flies are $90 a piece. Next to that one is more of like a soft pink design. The simulated leather is really nice quality. It comes with a rose gold colored with the Dollywood zipper pull. Again, these are $90 a piece. They do have one with like the clear sequence with the butterfly with the gold hardware. Here's even more adult-sized pullover sweatshirts. This one is embroidered with Dolly's signature on the front. This one is $40, and it looks like they do even have like a really cool groovy adult-sized shirt with a floral pattern with Dolly in the center for $25. Here's a really nice adult-sized shirt though. This is super duper soft cotton material with the hot pink with the rhinestones for Dolly Parton. That one is $35. What I like what they did though, they even have like the matching adult-sized pullover hoodie. These are $60 a piece, and a couple different baseball caps over in this section. Dolly gets a whole bunch of different ones. These are all like your classic trucker hats. This one here, it kind of reminds me of like the Barbie logo. It says Dolly on the front with the pink. This one is $25. They do have two other offerings with the same logo though, with the black front and then the pink. These are $20 a piece. And then of course some very sparkly Dolly cups. These come with a straw with her facsimile signature. It looks like they do have red, gold, and black at the moment. They are $15 a piece. That's one thing that I will say about the merchandise here at Dollywood though. Compared to other theme parks, like everything is very fairly priced. Whether you're looking to buy like a pullover sweatshirt, they're normally around $40. A hoodie is $45. But you can even get some really cool graphic t-shirts scattered throughout Dollywood, literally for only $20 a piece. I just wanted to make my way a little bit further down Show Street though, just to check out some of the different crowd levels around this section of the theme park. It doesn't really look too crazy. I actually want to head over towards like that great pumpkin Luminites photo op with the huge like pumpkin Christmas tree. Kind of see how like that section over there is crowded. This is such a great little section of the Dollywood theme park though, because you do have a lot going on, like the front porch cafe, the market square where you can get some more of your harvest festival foods. And then of course the really amazing photo op with like the pumpkin Christmas tree. Definitely very, very busy over this direction, but you absolutely have to get your picture taken in front of the Dollywood great pumpkin Luminites tree. And right now it's actually about noon, so just about lunchtime as I'm exiting the Dollywood theme park. And again, I did want to point out still like the massive amount of crowds still pouring into Dollywood. So you definitely want to take advantage of getting here a little bit early. Like I said, the park opens at 10. I tried getting here by 9:30. So definitely try to get here a little bit early so you could get a close parking spot, or just take advantage of getting here a little bit early just so you can get in the theme park. I had such a fun time today hanging out here in beautiful Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. It's always a pleasure coming out to Dollywood, just checking out the new merchandise, the crowd levels, and the posted wait times for some of the different attractions. That being said, it is pretty busy today. Again, we're in the thick of things, October. The kids are out of school right now for fall break in Sevier County, and lots of people are coming to travel just to take advantage of the beautiful weather. That being said, is there really a bad time to come to Dollywood? The weather is absolutely incredible. So many different things to do right now. We're on the cusp of like the Christmas celebration at Dollywood. They're still celebrating the 40th anniversary and have all of those awesome Harvest Festival booths with a bunch of really delicious food offerings. That being said, if you'd like to help further support our travels, please consider checking out our Patreon page. I'll add a link to that in the description box. But if you like today's video, give it a big thumbs up, and as always, make today awesome.